Chat. We're on. Yay. Hi guys. Come on in. I hope everyone's doing good. Hi Darren, thanks for coming in. Hi lady, how are you, sweetie? Happy Christmas Eve to everyone coming in. Hi Texas. Ooh, I kicked the camera. Don't do that, Kim. Hi Texas. Hi Peanut Butter. Hi Partly Cloudy. How is everyone doing? But Shay's here. Darren's here. Everyone's here. Almost everyone. Hi Adrian. Hi Ian, how are you? Welcome everyone. How is everyone doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you all are doing well, staying safe, having fun, staying grateful. Hi Andy. Only positive vibes welcome today. Only positive vibes, guys. Hi Kasisu. Bah humbug. Hi Demeter. Demeter, did your name used to be Teehee? Because I think it was, because I was watching an old live stream and I said Teehee and I think it was you. I think you changed your name. I just want to double check that it's you. Merry Christmas, Adrian. Hi Marjorie, Merry Christmas. Wow, there's a lot of cool people in here. A lot of new faces. I'm excited. Welcome, welcome. I have the hermit in the reverse. We're coming out of the hermit mode. I hope. That's a good sign though. You got 2 new decks? Nice. Which ones did you get, lady? Yes, you need to change your name. I liked your name though, but I like this one too. I just wanted to double check and make sure it was you. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for being here. It's just I noticed because I was watching an old live stream of mine. And I had said your name, but it wasn't you. And I'm like, wait, Jamie, Aquarian Light's in here. Guys, hold up. Hold up. My friend Jamie's in here, Aquarian Light. Go check out her channel. She does mini readings on her Instagram. And she also does readings on her YouTube channel. She's amazing. I love her. Go check out her channel. Go subscribe right now. But come back. All right, I got to grab this card that flew on the floor. I want to see what it is. Oh, there's 2. 2 cards. Let's see. Ooh, Temperance. Oh, guys, we're coming into centeredness and balance. This is what we're going into. Or this is the focus. I think it's going to be... Oh, Andy, thank you so much. That was so nice. You didn't have to do that. Oh, I love you, Andy. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm so grateful. You did not have to do that, hon. Thank you so much, though. Haven't done readings on my YouTube. Okay, but she's going to start again. But check out her YouTube and also check her out on Instagram. Please. I think it's Aquarian. Can you put your Instagram, Jamie? I think it's, or I'm going to say it and you just say yes if that's it. I think it's Aquarian_light on her Instagram, but go follow her at that. She's amazing. Oh, hi Space. Welcome. Thank you so much, Andy. That was so nice. Yeah, I think this is going to be the focus that we're going to be going into because with the Aquarian energies, and like I had said, little birdie, one of my good friends had told me that she had seen that we actually time traveled to the age of Gemini instead of the age of Aquarius, so we like way ahead. And I think honestly all perspectives are true simultaneously. So could it be very true? I mean, I've noticed a lot of interesting emotions within my field and what I've been experiencing, and I do pick up a lot on the collective, and my moods have been pretty much all over the place, very up and down, and I've noticed though that airy energy like Aquarius, where I've been having a little bit of trouble getting grounded. So this is going to be the focus, is like getting grounded, staying in your center, staying neutral, observing thoughts rather than reacting on them, which can be difficult, but that's going to be the focus, and that's what's going to help us move in. Okay, so it's _Aquarian Light _. So at _Aquarian Light _, all one word. Go follow Jamie on Instagram, but come back. She's amazing. She does readings on her Instagram like I do. And she's awesome. Hey, Gemini. So, I'm gonna wait just like a couple more minutes. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards for the collective energies, and then I'm gonna get into some mini readings. I wasn't planning on doing a collective reading right now, but it just kind of happened that way. So Spirit's coming through really strong. Just wait till after. Okay. Let's see. I know. You have no idea. Well, you do, actually. I'm really goofy. So goofy. It's okay, though. I embrace it. I embrace my weirdness. Dana, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Let's see. I don't know. I felt there was more messages that wanted to come through. Maybe that was it. The funny thing is I went into my subscriptions to see if anyone was live, and I was about to leave YouTube. I got the notification for this. That's amazing. See, divine timing. Jamie's laughing at me. I'm always laughing at myself, so it's okay. It happens. My hair's getting stuck in the cards. Oh, geez. It's going to be one of those days, you guys. I have a client reading to film after this, which I'm actually really excited to do. And then I think after this, I'm just gonna chillax and relax and maybe not. Maybe I'll film some more videos. It depends on my mood. I've been working slowly away at the Starseed Origins readings for the coming month of January 2021. And each one was supposed to be around 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and they're all like 45 minutes long to an hour. And I've done about 3 or 4 of them already. They're all ready to go for, I think I might start rolling them out Sunday going into next week, or I might do next week or the following week. I'm not really sure because I have some more video ideas that I do want to film in the meantime too. I'm just always constantly filming. This, like, I eat, live, and breathe filming, editing, uploading. And my phone is broken. It's not broken, but where I do all my editing and filming and everything, my iCloud storage doesn't work properly. It hasn't since I got this darn phone. And I'm the one that needs it the most because I need the most storage for all my videos for my clients and everything else. So I found a roundabout way to go about doing it, but it's like twice as much work. So that's why I feel bad, like when clients are waiting for readings and things like that. It's like I have so much limited storage on my phone and I have to do everything this crazy roundabout way. It's crazy. If you guys knew what I had to go through just to upload a video, you guys would be like, I wouldn't do that. But I do it because I love what I do, and my stinking phone won't work, and I'm supposed to get a new phone. So hopefully when I do, the iCloud on it will work. But yeah. So fun times, but it's worth it. It's so worth it because I love what I do. Hi, John. Welcome. Hi, Mike. Oh my God, my iCloud doesn't work at all. It doesn't work. Like my husband, he's got like 6,000 videos and pictures and everything in his phone. And like I get to like, I don't even know, like 400 and my phone stops. It won't let me take any more pictures or videos or anything. So it's constantly giving me such a stressful headache. Yeah, I'm doing free readings, Maria. So I'll just explain. I crack myself up, right, Jamie? Yeah. Jamie does lives and pulls cards for everyone. Yes. Especially on her Instagram, but she said she'll be doing readings again on her YouTube too. So follow her on both platforms if you'd like. She's amazing. Okay. Some people are reminiscing. I'll do one more card for the collective. This is the last card I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do some mini readings. So a lot of people are dwelling on the past. They're like looking to the past, kind of like mourning the past events, past things. I mean, this is natural, but especially when we get to this time of the year, right? Because we're about to go into this whole new cycle. But it's also letting you know not to dwell there. Because maybe perhaps some of you, because I pick up a lot on the collective, and I feel like a lot of you maybe are dwelling too much on that, and you need to stay in the now moment. Stay in the present moment. Stay grateful for everything. It can be hard during these times to do that, but it kind of sparks that understanding and knowing to be grateful for that much more, despite everything that's going on around us. So just stay in that, mindset of the now moment, grateful for everything that you've been through, but not having to dwell on that and not, missing it. And then staying in the now moment, making sure you're creating your reality, staying focused, staying driven, and staying grateful. So that's what I'm getting for the collective messages. Let's see. Eileen. Yeah, I paid an extra $2 and it didn't do anything. My iCloud is broken and my husband's looked at it. Everyone's looked at it. I've called the Apple store. I'm not going to the Apple store. I refuse. That was the whole reason I didn't want an Apple phone in the first place. I was perfectly fine with my Android, my little Android. And I liked it because every time it popped up or I had to charge or something, a little alien would pop up with his little Merkaba and his little light body, and I liked him. And he was cute. And then my husband convinced me to switch to an Apple phone. And I was like, no, because every time you go to the Apple store, I see tons and tons of people with issues and problems with their phone. I've never had a problem with my phone. I don't want to go to the Apple store. I don't want to sit there for hours and just wait in a cold steel, titanium room, sterile room. I don't want to go to the Apple store. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I should have listened to my instinct. And I should have stayed with my Android. But I do love this phone. I do love it. It just gives me lots of headaches because the iCloud doesn't work. If the iCloud worked, I would love this phone. It'd be the perfect phone. I would freaking love it so incredibly much. But the freaking iCloud doesn't work. Hi, Big Hack. You came in during my rant on my iPhone. But I'm supposed to be getting a new phone soon, so hopefully then it will work. So if you're new and you're just coming in, I do what's called the emoji game. So what I do is I pick an emoji and then whoever enters it in the chat first gets a free reading on my end. However, pops up on my end. And if you don't have emojis, you can just simply type in the word of the emoji and you will still get a reading with me. So it's quite a fun game. Chrissy's in here. Merry Christmas. I love you too. Thanks for coming in. I hope you're doing good, Chrissy. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick an emoji. I'm trying to think, that's why I kind of stopped for a minute because I'm trying to think which emoji I'm gonna pick and I never know which emoji I'm gonna pick, and this is always an issue, and I should just keep a list of emojis right here because then I could just go, I'm picking that one, but no. Do I do that? Do I make my life easier? Never, never. Okay, so sorry, I have this have you ever worn pants and you have a little fuzz and you touch your leg and you feel the bump of the fuzz and it drives you crazy? That's what there was a little fuzz in my pants. I swear, here it is. This little bugger. And it was driving me nuts. I was like, what is that? I thought it was a bug at first. And I was really freaking out, but it's not, it's just a fuzz. That's what we're gonna pick. We're gonna pick the bug emoji. I think we'll do the caterpillar. So caterpillar, there's a little caterpillar guy. He's cute. And he's fuzzy too, I think. So you can type bug or caterpillar or type in the bug or the caterpillar or... Oh, you guys. Paché's laughing at me. Edgar got it first. Edgar typed it first. So Edgar, I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Where are they? Okay, they're drawing me here to this deck. And I have quite a few decks out. Not a ton, but the basic ones that work very well. Oh, you got two winter cards. 2 winter cards. So something's definitely going down this winter. Let's see. Okay, they're not pulling. I'm just going to talk on these 2 because they're not pulling out anymore. So we have 5 of winter. And this says walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not even worth the effort. I feel like you'll know exactly what this is. I don't have to tell you. Hi, Dee Dee. Thank you so much. I hope you do too. Always and forever. Will you? Yeah. So we're doing the always and forever. We're doing the emoji game. So if you're coming in, what I do is I call out an emoji. Whoever types it in the fastest or writes the word out the fastest in the chat on my end gets a free reading. So I'm doing Edgar's reading right now. And then when I'm done with his, I will announce another emoji and whoever types it the fastest gets it. So then we have Prince of Winter. Edgar. This says seek out an intellectual solution to your problem or issue. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So it doesn't feel bad to me. It just feels like you're leaving something, or maybe this is even a mindset that wasn't serving you and you're completely switching it to the opposite. You're just boom. There's no like middle ground here. It's like you're going from one end of the spectrum to the other. Boom. It's like, I don't want to be in this lower vibrational frequency anymore. I'm switching it, boom, over here. And I'm going to stay here. I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to try it and see how it goes. I want to pull a couple more cards for you. Let's see. Understanding the light that you hold, the power that you hold, because this is in the reverse. This flew out right away. You need to understand the light and the power that you hold. It's very strong. It's very immense. It's very penetrating. It broadens out beyond the means of your comprehension. And so the more that you can work with your inner light and your light body, they're saying your light body. Have you experimented with your light body? Have you tried bilocation? Have you tried activating your Merkaba? Have you done certain techniques? And I think you have done some of them from what you told me with, you know, different things that you've tried. But this is asking you to explore a little bit more and maybe like push the barrier, they're saying. Push the barrier. Try things out of your comfort zone a little bit more when it comes to your inner light. And maybe putting yourself outside of your comfort zone. Doing things maybe more in the public eye and sharing the wisdom that you hold, because you're very wise. I know because I've talked to you. You're very, very wise, and people all over the world could use your wisdom. They could use your help. They could use your healing. Of course, this is up to you in due timing, when the divine timing is right, when it feels is right. But because this came out, it's making me feel that it's time for you. It's time for you to like come out of the darkness, go into the light, and stop hiding. Let's see. They're saying something about your ancestry. So maybe like looking more into your ancestry lines. This could be something that you're doing maybe, or something that you're going to be doing, but something about your ancestry, like your ancestors, your ancestry, your genealogy. That's what they told me. Ooh, Edgar, you got abundance in the reverse. This is not a bad thing. This is you blocking yourself. So I feel like there's more opportunity here for you to go after your abundance or create more abundance for yourself as a sovereign, independent being. Maybe doing things on the side to create your own abundance by being a light worker, by being a love warrior, by sharing your light, by sharing your wisdom out into the world. Abundance will just be a natural byproduct of this. And it's we already said like pushing the barrier when it comes to your comfort zone. So just try things that are out of your comfort zone. You don't have to do everything at once, but I do feel like this is a big shift happening for you where you're going to be trying things and you're going to be, you know, spirit is going to be motivating you along. Is that something you have to feel pressured to do? It's just something that they're very much encouraging you to do at this time, especially with the new year approaching us and all the things that you could create and manifest. And if you ever feel doubt, I want you to anchor in the Christmas star that we just had on the conjunction of 12/21. Hi, Angie. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I hope you're doing good. Merry Christmas Eve. I'm doing free readings if you want to stick around. So they're wanting you to pull in that energy of the Christmas star. And this is a great message for everyone. This was actually something that was channeled through the Palladian reading, I believe, that I haven't released yet. But if you channel in those frequencies and set the intention to manifest all your dreams and all your goals and all your manifestations that you know already exist because you've seen them in your mind, which means they do exist in a potential timeline. You just have to attune to the frequency of that timeline. But if you pull in those, and if you set the intention and pull in those frequencies from that Christmas star, from that grand conjunction of the Jupiter and Saturn, and visualize that star, visualize the alignment, and visualize the energy and feel the energy and pull it into your solar plexus and then emanate it out when you're manifesting. It's going to create so much of, it's like magnetism. It's bringing your goals to you. It's bringing those idealisms to you, your manifestations to you. So using that energy, working with that energy is a huge message for you. So yeah, making a wish upon a star and making several wishes, and then just letting it go because you trust the universe and you know it's going to happen. You know it's going to come true. And that was a huge message that came through for the Pleiadian reading, but it's really coming through for you. And this is really asking you to really shine your light out more. So that's what I'm getting for you, Edgar. I hope that helps. I'm going to close the gate there. But I do see you walking away from something that isn't serving you and going into something that really serves you and your higher purpose and what it is that you want to do while you're here. It's your mission. That's okay, Ange. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured a lot of people would be. Yeah. We still have to do a lot of stuff tonight, but we'll get it done. Yeah. Merry Christmas. So I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. I feel like it did. I'm going to go ahead and call out another emoji. The next emoji that I'm going to do is the pink flower emoji. So whoever types in the pink flower emoji and types it in the fastest on my end, I'll do a reading for. Let's see. I want to make sure I have this on live. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Drive. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so Angie got it. Angie was the first on my end. Okay, so Angie, let's see. Okay. I'm wearing my Moldavite necklace, Angie. I love it so much. I just put it on and I'm loving it. As I said that, all these cards came out. Ooh. This is really cool. You got co-create and you got exchanging gifts, and that's kind of like what you did with the Moldavite. We exchanged gifts. You exchanged gifts. So, yeah, this is master number 22 as well with the number 4. We have the cheetah. We have the cheetah egg at the bottom, but you're like rising above in your ascension and your wisdom. Okay, so you have a lot of wisdom already, but this is going to be a movement into higher wisdom, higher knowledge, higher frequency downloads, and higher ways to where you can really relate with the collective and share things in a way to where they understand so well, because the way you describe things and just your frequency as it is, it really helps people to relate to you and to relate to back to their life and then implement the changes that are needed. Your wisdom is very, very strong, and you're very quick-witted in a very good way. Not in a way to where, you know what I mean. You're very quick-witted. You can grab all kinds of downloads from out of the ethers and then apply them in a way to where people really truly relate and really truly understand them. And it's asking you to gain the courage to share this more as well, to share your gifts with the world. So this is another encouragement. It's not a push, it's not a shove, it's just a message to be exchanged to you, to help you to exchange your gifts to others, to the world. This is a crucial time right now. To kind of push everyone out of their comfort zone. And while sometimes we don't like that, I mean, I don't even like that, right? I don't like being pushed out of my comfort zone, but sometimes it's necessary. And sometimes it just happens through a tower moment because we're not listening or we're not doing what feels good to us, and Spirit wants what's the best for us, our mission, our purpose, to help the planet, to help the world. And you hold so much wisdom, you hold so much relatable guidance. And if you're ever feeling doubt, I want you to always understand that you always have a direct alignment to Source, to God. You always have a direct alignment to your higher beings of light, especially the Pleiadians, especially the Arcturians. You have that direct alignment whenever you're feeling out of your comfort zone or just not sure or doubting yourself. They will help you through it. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting there. Let's see what else I'm getting. Let me see what else I'm seeing here. Yeah, you're gonna be rising up and shining out more. You're like coming out of your cocoon is what they're referencing me to. And it's gonna feel natural. It's not gonna feel like, oh no, it's not gonna be like that. It's just gonna be like you start doing little things to come out of your box, basically your cocoon, and you're just gonna feel very good doing it. Very free. Message in a bottle. Yeah, you're definitely here to deliver very high encoded messages, almost like lost wisdom, ancient wisdom that's been forgotten about because it's been out at sea for thousands and thousands of years, and you're just able to access it so easily because you have it literally inside of you. You are the bottle, you are the message in the bottle, you are the messenger. And you're able to get a higher perspective on things as well. Like even when a message is presented to you, you're able to connect it in such a way that is so graceful. Yeah, they're saying graceful and just in a way to where people just, they vibe with it. They feel it. It's more than just an understanding. It's a feeling. It's a frequency. They just attune to your frequency. It's like you don't even have to talk really. You can just be in someone's presence and just express. And they attune to it and they understand it because it coincides with the frequency they're holding. And it's just like an exchange, but it's more like you're delivering the message and they're receiving it, but they're feeling it. Yeah, individual signature. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. You are a star. You are a star. You're a star. Look at this. This just flew out of my lap. New life. Coming out. See how you're coming out of your cocoon there, like coming out of your shell. Stretching out your arms a little bit. Getting a little bit more comfortable. This is a new life. This is a rebirth, you know? And it's natural. Like I said, it's not something that you're going to be like, well, bam, oh my God, like, I can't do this. No, it's going to happen gradually. And it's going to be very organic and natural in a way to where you're eased into it. It's not going to feel crazy. Like, it'll be a little scary, but it's not going to be like, ah, like, what do I do? It's not like a tower moment at all. Did you see that? Hold on. Let's see what that was. Oh my God. Can I reach it? To be fair. So this is what you do. You take idealisms and you take things that are unjust, right? And you shine the light on those things in order to bring fairness to them. You balance the scales. You're an empath, you're a transmuter. You're a transmuter of energies. You're a balancer of thoughts and ideas. Anything that's like manipulative, you put it back in check because you're an indigo. This is what indigos do. You're here to be like, no. We are bringing it back to the earthly organic balance, and this is how it is. It is not like this. We show you, we tell you, we feel into you to show you that it is not like this, it's like this. This is how it is. Now, doesn't that feel better? And people, okay. Yeah, because it's more than an understanding even. It's like I said, it's a feeling. And it's a knowing then. It's an okay, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. I want to pull one Archangel Michael card for you, Angie, because I do know that you get a lot of messages from Archangel Michael, and then this will complete your reading, but I just want to see what comes out for you with this deck specifically, because I know you get messages. Okay. Your children are watched over by angels. They're watched over by angels. I love this card. This flew out. Okay, so this is a prayer that you can say even throughout this month or this year if any kind of thoughts kind of creep up in your mind. So, dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. And you are a good parent, but this is just letting you know, like, anytime that you're feeling doubtful of this, or you're just feeling maybe a little fearful or anxious, that is a great prayer to say, and just knowing that, having that reassurance, I think will help a lot. So I'm going to close the gate there for you, Angie. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. I know you couldn't stay long, so I'm glad I got a reading in for you. And I hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas. I'm excited. Yeah. So is Jamie still here? Abraxas, how are you? Okay. Yeah, Abraxas is never in here, so I'm going to save a reading for Abraxas. I'm going to do one for him. Yes. Me too. Jamie, I'm going to do a reading for you. Is that okay? Are you able to listen? I want to pull some cards for you and just see what comes through. My nose keeps running. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I know. I appreciate you. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to do Jamie, then Abraxas, and then I'm going to get back into the emoji game because, I don't know, I just need to. Spirit's telling me I need to, so let's see. Hair in my face. Hi, Christian. How are you? You got my message? Yay! Christian, you got the video then that I sent? Yay! Okay, what can I get for Jamie, please? They said green leaf tea. Green leaf tea, so maybe green tea or spearmint tea or green leaf tea. Jamie is awesome. Yes, Evelyn. Yeah, I gave her a huge shout out at the beginning because I'm like, you guys need to go right now and follow her on Instagram because she's amazing and I love her. Green leaf tea. I always get this darn message for people, but this is good. This is a good message. It's nothing bad. I just always get this darn message. Whenever I pull the sun card, it's the same thing. And I feel like people are like, come on, we've heard this a million times. But I'm going to say it because they told me it. Okay. Okay, so I'm feeling like there's a project that you've thought about. You either started working on it and stopped, or you're thinking about working on it, or it's going to become a thing, but it's going to be very successful for you, is what I'm getting here in this card. A very successful project. So this is something that you've either started, and if you've stopped it, they're encouraging you to keep going with it. Bring it into, oh God, all those cards just flew out. Oh, we have the Justice card. Hold on. Let's just see what came out here on top. Okay, so we got Justice. Okay. Oh, yeah. So there's definitely something that you've been wanting to do. And it's funny because there's a higher timeline version of you that's already done it. And I feel like you know this and you can correlate the two. Because when you look at this Justice card, it's two people, okay? One's holding like this sword, and one's looking at the sword as if it's like so much bigger than themselves, or something that they want so bad to where they put it up on a pedestal and feel like they can't attain it or achieve it. But there's a part of you, there's a multidimensional part of you, facet of you that already has this. And so this is just a confirmation letting you know, like, whatever it is that you're working on or working towards, you already have it. You already have it. So you don't have to feel like it's out of reach, or feel like you can't attain it, or feel like you can't do it, because it is already here. It's already here. So with this project, it's like a magnetism, like energy is just drawn to you and you're just like, oh, okay, like I can do this, like this is cool. This can also be a lot of studying. I see a lot of reading, a lot of like reading up on things, studying things, understanding things, like higher knowledge, higher wisdom, lots of books. I'm seeing lots of books, and they don't have to be physical books. They could be ebooks or articles, but I'm seeing a lot of like amazing, like ancient, like what do they call it? Esoteric knowledge, almost like spell knowledge or manifestation knowledge, and ancient knowledge, symbolism knowledge. It's just a lot of books here, like a lot of books, but you're already like on top of them, which makes me feel like you've already read a lot of them and understand them. It's just asking you to do this creative project to where you can put this wisdom and understanding of all these things that you know into a thing that you're going to be doing. And I'm not going to say too much because I don't, let's see. Okay, yeah, see, like all the books here, there's tons of books, and it's like they're gravitated to you almost. It's like you don't even really have to go looking for them. They just like are presented to you. And then you read them, and then it's like golden nuggets of knowledge. But yeah, this is a windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. So I am seeing like a really exciting next step in your career for you that you're going to be moving into. And it's gonna feel really good for you. It's just gonna feel really good. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so what this is telling me is this is just wanting you to use more logic and structure to increase your success, which means just getting more organized, putting things in a more grounded way. As starseeds, it can be really tough sometimes for us to ground our ideas because we're very, very multidimensional and we're constantly getting input from the ethers, from people, feelings, emotions, triggers, all of it. But it's asking you, maybe you're going to be writing a book. Maybe you're going to be putting ideas down and writing a book about your journey, your mission, your relationship, things like that. Or it could mean that they're just really wanting you to write down ideas, because as starseeds, when we're up in our head or we have so many imagination ideas, we tend to lose those kind of easily sometimes because we're so bombarded all the time by energies. So when you write them down, you ground them with a pen and paper or pencil and paper, it helps you to have it all on paper, and then you can do one thing at a time and just watch the magic unfold around you. This is the biggest key for starseeds that they tend to miss out on, because when you don't write things down, you tend to lose them. Yeah, and you know, I'm the same way, so I totally get it, but this is what's helped me. But it's just asking you to get a little bit more organized, just ground your ideas better and follow up on them. Don't just write them down and put them away. Follow up on them, because this is going to bring you an increase to your success, a big increase. And you're a firm but compassionate leader. So you say it how it is, but you're also very compassionate. It's like the perfect balance of both energies, both of heart, both of grounded earth. And this fire, you have this fire energy, which is awesome. And this is great too, the fire energy, because this really helps you create a lot. It helps you not to just manifest, you know, in a visual sense. It helps you to create tangible things here on the earth that are golden, and they're full of heart, they're full of love, they're full of higher wisdom, higher understanding. Leo ascendant, okay, that makes sense. And I remember you had told me Leo, that's right, I knew that. But yeah, and you understand earth in a way to where a lot of people don't. You understand like the higher vibrational frequencies and understandings of new earth. You just have this understanding. So when it comes to decisions, you already ultimately know what to do. And that's why you're able to help so many other people, because you have this like natural understanding of it, and you're able to share it out, and people trust you because you're very well versed, and you're very knowledgeable, and you're very centered. You really are. You're very centered, you're very firm. And you are coming into a more and more like understanding, grounded energy to where it's like the perfect balance, like I said. And there's a message here for you, Jamie, for I'm actually just now learning about the different chakras that are outside of the body. So there's one that's above the crown, and I think it's called the solar star chakra. And then there's like a stellar gateway chakra, but they're putting emphasis on the solar star chakra and learning how to channel more wisdom and messages through that down through your crown, and maybe focusing on this while you're meditating, because it's really going to help you a lot. And this is also a message with that Christmas star, again, like channeling intentions, channeling frequencies from that star through that solar star chakra and bringing it down into your crown. You could just do this for just a minute if you wanted to, and just sit in silence and visualize that happening. And it's gonna give you a lot of like understanding and aha moments and ideas, like, and maybe not even right away, but like later on, and you'll just be like, oh, that's a really good idea. And then they'll want you to write it down, because it's going to be something that you're going to be wanting to create. Then I have 3 of Winter here, and this says reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So this is letting you know you're very looked after. You're very protected. You're very loved. You're very loved, and anything that you've gone through, this is a reassurance that it will heal with time, and you're very protected, and this is kind of like giving you that reassurance that you don't have to be so guarded all the time, that you can, let that kind of release a little bit. Gives you a little bit more reassurance that you are so looked after. You are so, and I know you know what this means. I know you look at this card, you know what it means. You know the people, you know the energies, you know what they are. And this is just giving you that reassurance that they're always there, and that you're very strongly protected. And I believe you know this, but that's just a reassurance, I believe. This card, the sun, I was laughing because this shows all the sunflowers. Okay, so this shows like a very big boost of enlightenment that's coming in through you. And it's almost like you're going to be noticing more and more signs from your guides, and it's almost going to be like sound signs is what I'm getting. So maybe like just different things that you hear that are going to give you more clear signs and guidance. And also, I'll read what this means, but when I got this, the message I always get with this card, I know people are probably sick of me saying it, but I probably haven't said it to you, and this is the message that came through right away when this card flew out, is there is a scientist who figured out how to hook up, this has to do with sound, that learned how to hook up machinery to sunflowers and put them up to sunflowers in different plants and hear the frequency of the actual living plant. And if you go on YouTube and you look up frequency of a sunflower or sunflower frequency, you can hear it. They literally have like a thing that's attached to the sunflower, and it's like the most beautiful, like holy sound you've ever heard in your life. It's just, and I'm hearing that it's gonna help to raise your frequency. It's just gonna be really healing for you, and it's gonna, I don't know, it's just gonna do something for you that's really beneficial. And also there's another message that I get for the sun card a lot that I've always struggled with, especially living here without the sunshine. You hear frequencies often. Yeah, it's going to be increasing. It's going to get like louder and more frequent from your guides, but not in a way to where you're just like annoyed by it. Just like you'll just understand the synchronicities that are attached to it, and what they're trying to tell you. And I feel like you have an idea of this already, like you already know usually what they're telling you, but it's just going to be more increased, and it's just exciting. It's just like more synchronicities coming in. But what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying now. I forget what I was saying, but yeah, I was going to say something else. What was I going to say? This is also showing me Palladians working very closely with you too, because we have the grapes here, and the grapes always represent the Palladians. But yeah, I was going to say something else, and now I can't remember. Don't you hate that? This is why we need to write things down, because this happens a lot to me. Oh, I remember. So whenever I pull the sun card, I also get messages, and this happens to me where I live, like without the sunshine. There's these sun lamps that help with, it's called SAD, and it's seasonal depressive or seasonal something disorder. It's where your moods get lowered because you're not receiving as much vitamin D. from the sun or natural rays from the sun, but these lamps, they're sun lamps, and you can get them for like 25 bucks off Amazon. And this is a message that always comes through when I pull the sun card. But it works really, really good for seasonal affective disorder or something like that. And I get this too. I get like really depressed in the wintertime because I'm not getting as much sunshine, and the weather's usually just dark and cloudy. And so these are supposed to help really well. And I think it's a message for me to finally like just buckle down and buy one, because I always tell everyone else to get one and I never get one for myself. So I probably should, but this was just an additional message for you because it will help just, I guess, raise your frequency. You want to move to Florida? Yeah, I don't blame you. Florida's nice. I want to move to like Hawaii, but it's expensive, but I really want to live there because of Maria. And I would love to live in Arizona. But then there's a part of me that I'm going off on a tangent again, but then there's a part of me that feels if I moved out there, I wouldn't appreciate the beauty of it as much as to where I live here and I go visit it. And I feel like I would get bored with how perfect it is every day. Is that weird? That's how I feel. But I still want to live there. It doesn't change the fact that I don't want to live there, because I do. And I explained the Justice card for you. I want to pull one more card for you, Jamie. And I think I'm going to pull an Archangel Michael card too. And then I'm going to do Abraxas if Abraxas is still here after all my ranting and rambling. Oh, okay. So you have Solitude. Woo! Solitude in the reverse, and also Truth in the reverse. So I think all this is saying is like when you feel off kilter, you feel off frequency, to just take time for yourself. And this is a great message for everyone. Take time for yourself. I go into hermit mode quite a lot, actually, but it always helps me to get my frequency back in check, to get back in alignment with my truth, like my inner truth, and things that I want to do, perspectives that I want to look into, downloads that I want to receive, meditation, those kinds of things. So this is just asking you, I think, to just meditate a little bit more. Just take even just 5 minutes, maybe before bed or upon waking up in the morning, or whenever you have time to meditate and just sit in your silence, and just see what messages come through, because I just feel like there's more that wants to come through for you, just to help you, like not in a way to where they're like, oh, I have to tell you this. It's like just more, and it's more of a frequency attunement too, like getting in center with your own vibe, and just loving that, like appreciating that, like the stillness and the silence. And that's what I'm getting for you. I'm gonna pull one more Archangel Michael card for you. I like these cards a lot, these Archangel Michael ones. I wanted these for a very long time, and these are kind of the replication of them. They're not the original cards, but I can't find them anywhere. So, but I'm just happy, I am grateful that I was able to get them, because I really like them a lot. I've only used them a few times so far. Can I get a message for Jamie, please, that she needs to know from Archangel Michael or her guides? Work with Amethyst this month. They want you to work with Amethyst, and you probably do, but they want you to work with Amethyst this month. Let go of fear now. Like, this is a great message for everyone and myself. Let go of fear now. This is like the sword of Archangel Michael. This is the sword of truth. This is like you not taking any bull either. Like you just cut through the crap, you know, and you do. Like your third eye is like frickin'. Do you see that? That's awesome. And this is also referring to the root chakra. They want you to play around with your chakras. This is like a huge message for you. So when you're feeling too much in your head, imagine the color red coming up to your, like your crown and your third eye. They're saying crown though, to ground your mind. So imagine that color red and almost like shift the colors around depending on what you're needing balance with. So that's cool. The prayer they're saying is, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic or ego-based thoughts or feelings. So this is just letting go of toxicity or lower frequency thoughts, feelings, emotions, and then also fear, like just letting go of fear, or recognizing it and then stopping it in its tracks. So that's the message for you, Jamie. I'm going to close the gate there. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you and I love you. And I can't wait till we can do another live stream together, because that was fun. Like an actual full live. That would be fun to do. So I hope that resonated for you. Okay, so Abraxas is still here. I'm going to close the gate there. And I love you, Jamie, and Merry Christmas. And if you want to stay in, you can. You're probably busy too, but you could stay in. You're more than welcome to. And I'm going to get into a reading for Abraxas and see what comes through. Let's see, what am I being drawn to? This one, that one, okay. Let's see. Yay! Okay, I'm excited. That'll be fun. Let's see. And then after Abraxas' reading, I will do the emoji game again. Okay, I'm trying to pick up on what's coming through. What messages can I get for Abraxas? I also want to say I hope you and your family are doing well, Abraxas. Jamie! I love you! I think you didn't have to do that, girly. I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yay! Hi, Nicole. Thank you so much, Jamie. Oh my gosh. You're so awesome. You didn't have to do that. Aw, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Jamie. You're okay? Good. Ooh. Ooh. Things are happening. Hold on. Oh. Making me work for it today. These cards they're like flying all over the place. I'm like, okay. Abraxas, you got some really cool cards. You got the Dreamer. You got the Dreamer card. This is taking it back to that 0-point field of neutrality, staying center, being the observer of your thoughts, being the observer of your dreams, being the observer of your surroundings. I think you're already really, really good at this. But this is dreaming like new big things into fruition. Very creative ideas, very creative projects. It's kind of almost like a different path that you're taking when it comes to your creations, or a different way in which you're manifesting your creations. And it's really beautiful. This is asking you to really embrace your true purpose. And I feel you do. I feel you do embrace your true purpose, but they're asking you to appreciate it more. And just like, almost like hug it. I know that sounds funny, but like hug like those creative ideas that come in. Hug all the things that you've achieved so far. And just really like, I see you really embracing all these things that are coming in, like new ideas and things. You're going to be beginning a new adventure. There's a new adventure that you're going to be beginning, and they're really asking you to trust yourself. Trust yourself more, because you got this. So trust yourself. Dream the dreams and make them a reality. Dream the dreams and make them a reality, because you can do it. You have, even the fact, I know it's so crazy that we doubt ourselves, but this is just like programming that we've been brought up with since we were young, and it's a control tactic. But really, we are all high dimensional aspects of one another, and we are all creators. We are all a part of the creator. So why wouldn't we be able to create magnificent things? We can. You know what? It's so funny, because my friend Christian that's in here, she was talking about when they build it, if you build it, they will come. And this is so resonatory to this card, and this is why this was presented last night, and this is why this is coming through, and I'm going to share it with you. Do you see in the background here, there's a castle? And this is the Dreamer card, right? So this person is dreaming of this castle, of building this castle, of building this thing, of building this monumental idea. Okay, and this is probably something that you've already seen. Usually in our dreams, we are presented things that we already know exist, right? We already know they exist on some sort of higher timeline. And they're just saying, if you just have the trust in yourself and the confidence in the dream, the confidence in understanding that it's already a reality, and just go for it. Just do it, because it's already a reality. If you build it, they will come. That was the video. She was saying a quote, and it was, if you build it, they will come. If you build your own castle, they will come. If you build it, they will come. I'm going to send you that video. It's a very short video. It's old. It's like 2 or 3 years old. And it's like, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes long, but it's got a lot of good gold nuggets of information on it. I actually had it uploaded as unlisted, and I don't know why. So I put it back to public last night, and I sent it to her because she said, if you build it, they will come. And I'm like, hey, that sounds familiar. I made a video a long time ago titled that. And that's the reason why I watched it last night, is because it was all in divine order. See how things line up in divine order? This is something that you just need to trust more, because everything's presented and lines up to you in a divine accordance, in a divine order. It's, oh, you've already chosen this before you came here. Okay, you've already agreed to this before you came here, but you're definitely here to create something really cool, really cool. And it's just asking you to trust it. Take yourself out of the frequency or the picture that you've been staying in here, and raise yourself above it and get a higher perspective over it. Get a higher perspective over all of it, and just see. What do you observe? What do you see? What could you tweak? What could you go towards that would help you towards this? What could you do? Those kinds of things. But it's really cool. It's really exciting. And there was something that came through that video, if you build it. Oh, this is what I was going to say. So there's the shamans, okay? They talk about our dreams and how our dreams are actually the reality. And the tangible here, that 0.1% of the molecules being a solid mass form, our bodies, right? This is the illusion. This is what we believe and perceive to be real, but what's actually real is the higher dimensional visualizations that we have. It's those dreams that we have. It's those daydreams that we have. It's those aha moments, right? Those ideas. That's what's real. That's the reality, and that's what shamans believe. And I honestly believe that to be true, because I was born a double Pisces. I've always been a daydreamer. I have seen amazing things, incredible things, technologies that are so higher advanced than what is here now. And it's like, okay, well, this can't be real, because only if you knew, girls. See? And I know you get it. I know you do. I know you do. So, but what I'm getting to is, in that video that I will email you or I'll send you, I talk about, there's a song by, what's his name? Is it David Gabriel? Am I saying his name wrong? I think it's David Gabriel. It's called Mercy Street. And there's lyrics in there that talk about all of those buildings and all of those cars were once just a dream in somebody's head. So if you think about it like that, everything around you that you see in this tangible reality was once just an idea in somebody's head. Was it their idea? Or was it an etheric download, an ET download? Is it actually tangible? Is it tangible? Does it have to be tangible? Can it exist as a higher ascension of what is tangible? And then can it be manifested that way? So just different ways to look at things, but I love those lyrics because it's so true. And I see you just doing awesome things. Like, it's awesome. It's a higher evolved way of manifesting. And then I have 4 of Winter here. So this card is just all about rest, hibernating. I think all of us are doing that. And this is asking you to let go of worry as well. This is asking you to set aside your concerns for now. There's a pine cone here. The pine cone was presented to me a couple of days ago where I was talking with a friend. After that, I looked on my Instagram feed. There's a girl holding a pine cone up to her third eye. Why is this? It's because our third eye is in the shape of a pine cone. I think they're asking you to rest so that way you can strengthen your pineal gland, your third eye, to have these even higher ascended versions of manifestations of dreams and ideas and thoughts, so that way you can anchor them in here and also grow them within your imagination, which I think is actually more powerful. but you have the ability to anchor them here as well. They're wanting you to know that. So set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later, they're saying. Solutions that come from meditation. If you've never meditated, this is the time to start. You may have done this, but if you haven't for a while, or if you've put it off, which we all have the tendency to do that, they're wanting you to take at least 5 minutes a day to put on some headphones, go in the bathroom, lock the door, and sit in silence, listen to the music, listen to your own thoughts, and see what comes through for just 5 minutes, because this will really help you, because you're going to receive solutions. You're going to receive aha moments, ideas, and this is asking you to get more sleep. This is the need for more sleep or a vacation. Couldn't we all use a vacation? Dang, if I had the funds to take all of us on a vacation right now and there was no freaking craziness going on in the world, heck yeah, I would. I can't wait to get out of this house. I cannot wait. But yeah, this is just asking you to get more sleep. And if you can do a vacation, even if you're not able to go on a vacation, which we can't really, I mean, we can, anything's possible. You can, but if you want to do it in a more, I guess, safe way, you could do something fun in your living space. And this is something that we did one time as kids. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but maybe it has purpose. It's kind of silly, but my aunt is from Florida, and she, one year for us, it was the middle of winter, she came and visited, and then when she left us this like little kiddie pool and all these like little things to put in it, fishing rods, and she wanted us to have a beach day in the house. So we took down our beach towels, we laid them on the floor. We made these special drinks that were like kid drinks, but they were special. You know what I mean? Like we put cranberry juice and sparkling water, you know, things like that, like silly stuff like that. And like those loop-de-loop straws. And then we had our little kiddie pool, and we put on beach wave sounds in the background. We had like we dressed up in our bathing suits, right? My mom cranked up the heat in the house because it was only for like an hour or two. And we had this special beach day, and it was, I'll never forget it. It was so much fun. So you can just get creative and do your own kind of like vacation while, you know, in your living space, or just do something different and goofy and fun like that with you and your family. And I think that'd be fun. So I'm going to close the gate there, but that's what I'm getting for you. Those were only 2 cards, and I was like, ah, all this stuff coming through. But I hope that helped you. So thank you for being here, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Strengthen my pine cone. Yeah. That's weird. Isn't that weird? I just recently found that out, that the pine cone is actually in the same shape as the third eye, the pineal gland. Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot. I've been sleeping a lot too. I'm going to do one last reading, you guys. I'm going to do one last reading because then I got to jump off of here. Only if you knew. I understand. Somewhat. I'm going to do one last reading. The last emoji that I'm going to pick is the rainbow emoji, of course, because I'm obsessed with rainbows and I always pick the rainbow emoji. So whoever types that in the fastest or writes out rainbow will get the very last reading before I jump off of here. But I'm really glad I was able to go live for you guys, and I'll be going live again soon. Tanya got it. Tanya, okay. Do you go by another name? I'm just curious. I did a client reading recently, and I wasn't sure if it was for you or somebody else. Having one of those brain fart days. No, okay. I'm following my dream. You mean like you're following your dream right now? Is that what you're saying, Abraxas? Hopefully I'll get a reading. Yeah, Auntie. Don't worry, there'll be more. I fractured my wrist. Aw. Well, Andy, stay, and I'll do one more for you. Good. I'm glad you're following your dreams. So let's see who typed in rainbow the fastest. Tanya got it. Okay. Merry Christmas. Okay, Tanya, let's see what we get. Yeah, they're wanting me to pull the Mermaid Oracle. So let's see see what we get. There's a blessing coming in January. Some sort of blessing coming in January. I get a message. So we got the light card again. I'm seeing like a lot of aha moments. And I'm seeing you starting to share more of your light. So maybe at once you held this back a little bit, but I'm seeing you doing more and more of this. Being a light for others, being a light to yourself more. Maybe understanding it more. Understanding the power that it holds. We got abundance for you. Didn't I say there's a blessing coming in January? Maybe it has something to do with this. There's abundance coming. Abundance comes in many forms. Stay open-minded. It isn't always just financial. It can be, but it can be many other things. So never close off by just thinking it's one thing. Always stay open-minded so that way the universe can surprise you delightfully. Discernment in the reverse. Discernment. So this is asking you to be a little bit more discerning, perhaps on the thoughts that you think, the people that you talk to, the vibrations that you keep around you, to hold that discernment, because this is in the reverse. Just be a little bit more discerning. Interesting. It's asking you to be more stable too. More stable, like more grounded. Let's see. Patience in the reverse. It's asking you to have patience. Hold the frequency of patience. And make sure you're doing this, because this actually aligns you with the universe more. When you're more like trying to control and trying to speed things up and trying to be, I mean, there's one thing to control, but this is asking you to just be more patient. Tap in the frequency of patience, because it's actually going to help you bring in what it is that you want to that much faster. It's like, it's the key here. The patience is the virtue. The patience is the key. Let's see what else I get for you. Okay, they're wanting me to pull from here. Messages. Okay, so yeah, this is saying a windfall of money coming in, abundance coming in, advice or assistance from others. This is a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Yeah, me too. Me too. I hear ya. It's always an ongoing work, right? Ongoing work, ongoing process. But yeah, it's asking you to get organized to increase your success. There's definitely, you're definitely a leader in some sort of way, in some sort of field when it comes to shining your light out to the world. Definitely a leader. They're wanting you to understand this. I feel like sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't, or you may doubt yourself sometimes, but it's asking you not to. Yeah, a windfall of money, advice or assistance, a project, a happy change in your career. Yeah, tap into that frequency of patience. That's going to be very, very important. They're like putting the most emphasis on there. And they're wanting you to remain in balance. So like weighing the scales, staying in balance, staying grounded, but staying hopeful at the same time. Just knowing when it's too much or too little. It's like your own inner scale, basically, on weighing that. So But they're wanting you to definitely ground ideas, get organized, understand that you're a leader. There's things that you can implement to be more successful, and just simply by getting organized and trusting yourself, trusting those ideas, trusting those intuitive hits, that's going to really help you. You got like the same cards as Jamie. This is so funny. The Justice card. This is the same kind of energies. It's asking you to review details carefully, but you will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So you're going to be making very balanced and fair decisions. This is also tapping into the understanding of your infinite nature. Yay! I'm so happy, Jamie. I'm so happy it resonated. That makes me feel a lot better, like hearing that. Yeah, tapping into your infinite nature. Tapping into your infinite nature is going to be very important. Understanding that you hold the capacities of the infinite, of the universe, and to not hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back, but it is important to be patient at the same time. Let's see. The wheels are turning. You have a lot of ideas, a lot of things that you are going to be looking to create. Merry Christmas, Andre. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing good, and Merry Christmas to you. This is saying delays are over. So see how this patience in turn, when you tap into patience, it helps gets the things moving, like ideas moving, the wheels turning. They want me to get over my fear of quitting smoking, the anxiety. I want to stop. Yeah, you need to stop. You need to stop. I'll help you. I have another friend that's been doing that too, and I'm like, what are you doing? Stop it. You're silly. I'll help you. My dad did that too. He like it can be really hard to stop, but it can also be easy. It's all about mindset. You can do it. I know you can. And I'll help you through it. So this is saying delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck. This is cool, and this could also be a new car or travel. So the more you can tap into this frequency of patience, it actually helps accelerate you further and faster than what you would have thought. So that's cool. Let's see. Ooh, what is this? Haha, this is cool. This is like shining out your entire spectrum of your chakras into the world. Holding this like ability of all these different understandings of your light. Where's that light card? This is the rainbow. The freaking rainbow. Wasn't that the emoji? I think it was. Yep. That really happened, like blue beings passing through me during, yeah. You block it because that's how you're programmed. And it's not your fault. It's the way that we grow up and what we're allowed to believe and to not believe, programming, what we're taught from our parents, what we're taught just from the outside world, how we perceive things, how we observe things. There's so much that's controlled in this world, and it's because people that aren't of higher minds or higher love have this need to control when really it doesn't even need to be. But because of that, it affects the human consciousness and keeps us from expanding. But the more we can tap into what is occurring while we meditate, and understanding that those things are even more real than what we were led to believe, that they're actually real. They're actually more real than the tangible. They're actually actual experiences. It helps you to rewrite that story that you were always taught from your outside world. Now you're bringing it back to you and what you believe to be true and what you feel. Because you are a part of all of us. We are all one. We are all one of the Creator. We have this ability to understand this, yet we put blockages in our way because of what's been told to us. We've been brainwashed in a sense. But this is the year where we're literally shedding light on those things so we can allow those things to naturally fade away, because it is an imbalance of truth. It's a distortion of truth. And it's what they implement in order to control us. But we are here to light the way, to show that that is not the way. You quit before? Oh, that's good. Rainbow, yeah. And you know what's weird? We actually received a rainbow card this morning. My husband's mom unfortunately passed away. It was December 8th. 8. Infinity. Rainbow. The sign of peace from Jesus after the flood. From God. The promise of peace, the promise of if we do as what is in alignment with truth and love, that will not have to happen again. We received a card from my aunt that had the rainbow on it and a whole saying about the rainbow. If you want to follow me, I'm on Instagram at KimberKiss33, and I will be posting the picture of that after this live stream pretty shortly afterwards, and you can read what's on that card. There was actually 2 rainbows in that card, one on the front of it and then a picture of another one that she had printed out and put a little, I believe it was a scripture from the Bible, or it might have been a phrase. I can't remember which one it was. I'll be posting them on my Instagram. There's messages there for you. There's a reason why all these rainbows are coming through and why we received that card this morning and why I was called to take a picture of it. But the point that I'm getting to is when my husband's mom passed, there was a rainbow, I believe it was like the next day, that was shining, pointing towards north, which represents as a symbolic representation of her soul going to heaven. And so it's her way of letting us know that she is at peace and everything is okay. So it was really interesting that that was presented. We literally saw a rainbow, and then today we received a card saying we're sorry for your loss, for your mom, and with the rainbow on it, and then a rainbow message inside of it. So this is really powerful. There's definitely messages here with the rainbow, and there's a reason why it was all presented this way. This is asking you, the meaning on this card, what I feel from this card intuitively is you're just going to be experimenting with a whole different plethora of frequencies and higher dimensional beings of light, which are just higher dimensional aspects of you. But you're going to be getting more in aligned and attuned with them, and you're going to be shining out your light in a way that's so multifaceted that people of all colors and of all belief systems are able either to be healed by your light. Maybe you'll be doing Reiki or photonic light healing or frequency healing or something here with your healing and your understanding of all different things. It's a plethora of things. It's not just like thinking one way. Yeah, seeing a lot of rainbows. Yeah, we have 2. Yeah. So you're either going to be healing this way, or people are just going to pick up on this light from you, and all kinds of people are going to be drawn to you. You're definitely being asked to do something with this, because this is you. You might be Mintakan. Also, you might be a Mintaka starseed. I'm a Mintaka starseed. It's in the Orion's Belt constellation, just a third to the right, up a little bit. And whenever I tap into Artuvia, which was their water world planet that used to exist there before the drought occurred, and then they started implementing here during the higher timelines of Atlantis and Lemurian. So if you're Lemurian or Atlantean as well, this is another message that you're probably Mintakan. That's probably one of your original originations before implementing here. But also when I tap into that, when I tap into also a Lemuria, when I tap into Lemuria and when I tap into Mintaka, there's always tons of rainbows, tons of rainbow energies. And there's also what I discovered from someone else that had channeled for me. There's a world, there's a planet that just consists of rainbows as well, and like rainbow energies, things like that. So that's not from this universe. It's outside of this universe. So this could be a message that you're Mintakan. It could be a message that you could be Atlantean, Lemurian, and it could also be a message that you could be from that planet that coexists outside of this universe. So it's interesting. You might, that's why I think you have all these very colorful spectrum of ideas, knowledge, wisdom, light, that you hold, and that's why lots of people are drawn to you. This is saying no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. So there's some decision that you're going to have to make here, and your power comes from this. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So go with what you know is right. Your gut will know. Your gut will know. You will know. And it's asking you to trust that. It has something to do with this, though. It has something to do with your light. We have 9 of Autumn. This is also the Lyre, which is the Lyran starseed. I'm definitely picking up that you're a starseed. Bridges the earth, yes. So I'm a starseed bridger. So that's what I do. I'm completely intensely hooked into the rainbow bridge. I see visualizations of it all the time in many different higher dimensional ways. There's this one that looks like a tornado that was spinning that I saw clear as day. It was so real. I walked up to it, I touched it, and it was weird. It was like a slow moving tornado, as to where it was almost like a healing chamber that I could have gotten inside. And I think what it does is it heals you somehow, or it has something to do with ascension. I don't know. It's on my Instagram as well. It's like a moving tornado picture spiral. But yeah, I'm a bridger. I'm here to literally help people to bridge the gap when it comes to their cosmic origins, their understanding, their frequencies, activations, going towards their blueprint, their mission. And also, I think it has to do with mediumship as well, because I mean, I know it does, but I turn off those abilities because it gets to be too much for me. And I try to focus my light where it is most needed, where if it is needed there, it will be presented, but I try to not do that. Yeah. Realm bridger of bringing spiritual into earth realm. Yeah. And you know what, when I was 11, I wrote a message in my notebook. I zoned out and I was doing automatic writing, and I wrote about bringing the kingdom of heaven down onto earth. And I remember kind of like snapping out of it and reading what I had just written and just bawling my eyes out, because I knew it was super important. I knew it was going to happen, and I knew it was so much bigger than myself, than anything that I could even perceive at that time. And so that is what we're here to do. We're here to anchor in heaven on earth, and we are the ones that we've been waiting for. And all we have to do is really trust and believe in ourselves and let go of lower frequencies that are outside of love, that aren't of truth, and come together as a whole and make it happen, instead of getting caught up in lower frequencies and things and thinking that we're all separate when we're all not separate. We are all one. We are all different pieces of the puzzle. It's all illusion. All of it is illusion. We are all one. And so we're really here to anchor in New Earth. I'm going on a huge tangent. I'm sorry. The Lyre. So you could be Lyran. This is the harp that's up in there, up in the sky. It's the Lyran constellation. The biggest star in that constellation is called Vega. So when you see Vega starseed readings or vegan starseed readings, it isn't vegan, it's vegan. So you might connect with that star a lot. I'm also seeing the grapes here, which shows me Pleiadian energy, so you might connect with the Pleiadians as well. There's just a lot of starseed energy here, and they're just wanting to confirm this for you, that you are a starseed. This is wanting you to reward yourself for all of your hard work that you've done thus far, and this is asking you to hold more appreciation, and this is also reiterating that you're going to be happily and successfully self-employed. Okay, so cherishing your alone time. So really, you know, cherishing that alone time, knowing that you're going to be making movements towards the self-employment, and I really think it's going to have to do with your healing modalities or some sort of light work that you're going to be doing. And just be patient, because it's coming into fruition. The wheels are turning, and you're going to receive a lot of ideas, especially during meditation and things like that. So galactic nomad, yeah, I love that. Yes, so I'm going to close the gate there. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel for you. I'm going to do Andy's reading if he's still here, and that will be the last reading that I'm going to do for the evening. Andy, are you still here? We'll just wait to see if you're still here. And then I kind of went off on, I go off on tangents. I just kind of let spirit express to me what needs to be said, and then I just say it, and so much comes through sometimes, and just the way it is. Sometimes. I don't know if Andy's still here. Andy, are you still here? I'll wait a minute and see. My hand's really cold. Like really cold. It's cold. I'm happy. I'm happy it resonated for you. And I'm glad you needed my tangents. Andy, are you here? Yes, Wendy, you're right. Takes all to make one. Mm-hmm. Yep. Andy, are you here? Just type yes if you're here. If not, I'm gonna jump off of here. But if you're not here, I'll try to remember to do your reading first the next live stream. I'll wait like 30 more seconds. And then I gotta go because I'm really tired. I still got readings to film. And then I want to spend some time with my family, of course. So I'm not seeing anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here. Thank you all so much for coming in. I love you all so incredibly much. If you draw into my energy, you want to do a reading with me, all my readings are available in the Etsy link below, in the description box below. And I hope every single one of you has a really nice Christmas Eve, a really nice Christmas and holiday. And until next time, I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.